Hi, Billy the Artist here, and I'm just giving you a quick video update on my Sam Lowe's picture so you can just look over my shoulder and see what I'm up to again. As you can see, it's kind of coming together. It's possibly about halfway done. I've got the back wheel done, the Arrow exhaust and up his leg and around his shoulders and his crash helmet, and so I've obviously just got the front of the fairing of his Wheeled Supersport winning Yamaha R6 to get sorted, and then the front wheel. It's been good fun doing the Matt Shark helmet has been quite interesting to work on, but the reason I'm a little bit behind is family life has kind of caught up and taken over in a sense, so you kind of roll with the punches and do what you can each and every day. So with the inclement weather, especially in the last few days, especially the wind yesterday, I ended up being dad taxi / roadie, and that'll carry on a bit tonight for Pete Bill, the drummer boy's son, who is up at the Manchester Conservatoire. But he was playing in a production of The Little Shop at Horrors, and he caught a train to go to the performance that night, which was down in Nantwich. And he should have changed at Crewe, but Crewe Station, if you saw the news yesterday, in the traffic where the country kind of came to a halt because of the wind. I mean, they closed the M6 at the Thalwell Viaduct both ways. People were in a queue there for 3 hours, and trees were felled left, right and centre all over the country, which just caused lots of tailbacks for lots and lots of people as they sorted out the problems and got rid of the trees that had fallen down. But he got, because the roof got ripped off Crewe railway station, he was just thrown off a train at Sandbach, and that's it. They weren't going anywhere, and people were just stuck, couldn't get home, and so I had to go and pick him up, and I managed to get him to the production. It was still going on, they'd still got power. Various villages in Cheshire, even quite close to Nantwich and parts of Nantwich, had no power last night, and so I had to go and do the dad taxi thing, and I've got to do that again tonight because the trains aren't kind of running as they possibly should be all the time. But like I say, we can just work through these various parts of family life, so I get to do as much work as I can as possible to get these new pieces of art out to you. So I say Sam Lowe's is on the go, and he's doing quite well at the moment in his Moto 2 testing, so that could be quite an interesting season. But we have Alex Lowe's, who the world champion, that painting and printers out, and Tom Sykes, and all the guys are hopefully going to be doing very, very well this year. And we also need Scott Redding to do quite well. But what we do have is the Winter Olympics on at the moment. If you can remember the last kind of update, I was waffling merrily when you looked over my shoulder about Guy Martin in the speed programme, and he did the Cresta run, and they had that nice, rather interesting death talk at the beginning. And the Winter Olympics does seem to be kind of, I know, let's see what kind of lunatic sports we can actually put on. And again, you kind of think, well, no one's forcing these people to do this, and it is for our entertainment, but what an amazing spectacle some of the sports have been. And I just found it kind of interesting, especially as we have Simon Andrews and many other riders and racers who are recovering after injury. And at the end of the day, these people kind of do this for our entertainment, which is an incredible risk on their lives. But we had a lady called Shemi Alcott, and she's had 3 broken legs in 4 years, and she managed to come back from recovery, and she ended up 19th overall in the women's downhill. And you just think, what an incredible amount of effort is expended in, you know, racers or the athletes who go to the Olympics, whether it's winter or summer. Just a phenomenal amount of dedication to go for what amounts to our entertainment. So as we're coming close to the start of the racing season again, you know, all the people in whatever level of the sport are risking life and limb for our entertainment. And just thank you so much, guys and girls. It's an absolute privilege to see you work through your endeavours and your injuries to go out and race, to provide us with a sport that we absolutely truly love. Like I say, the Sam Lowe's picture will be finished soon, and that will be up and online, and it'll be in a future video update. But again, thank you very much. Please do subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and thank you for your time, and I hope you've enjoyed looking over my shoulders. I've done a little bit of painting.